sorry for doing 2 shows in not one night, but this is WNRS number 3, and as you can probably see, it's a Survivor Series review. I always do previews and reviews for each pay-per-view there is. Of course, there you can see the main event is John Cena and the Rock team, and it says never again. That of course was the main event, but I will go on to that obviously last because it is of course the main event. Again, if you want to ask any questions about anything, or if I mention it again, I will answer them in the beginning of my next show. Or if you want me to ask my opinion of anything, ask me in the next show. And as well, we'll go on to the Divas match first. Now, I didn't actually watch the Divas match because, well, I think the Divas matches are boring. So I only found out the result, which is Beth Phoenix, the Divas champion, defeated Eve in a Lumberjill match. I think this match was only added just before Survivor Series actually even started. So I was actually surprised to see a Divas match when I looked. But Beth Phoenix won, and I'm very glad that she actually did because, of course, she is the most dominant diva on the Divas roster, other than probably Karma. That would be a good match, though, wouldn't it? Beth Phoenix against Karma. What do you think? Good match? Comment. Anyway, as I was going on, I think Eve does deserve another championship at some point because she is a good young wrestler, and so is Beth Phoenix. Beth Phoenix is the dominant one at the moment. I think she will go down eventually in history as a dominant diva, one of the best divas of all time in WWE because she is strong. She's been in a Royal Rumble, only the second diva ever to be in a Royal Rumble. She even eliminated Great Khali. She's been Women's Champion and Divas Champion a number of times, and here she is again, beating Eve in a Lumberjill match. Again, I don't know if the Lumberjill had anything to do with the outcome of the match. Again, I didn't see it, so if they did, then I wonder if it was. But I'll have to check that out. But I'm glad Beth Phoenix won because, of course, as I say, she's the dominant diva. She'll go down history, and for now, I don't think he's ready just yet to become Divas Champion. Now, moving on to the next match after the Divas, is the United States Championship match, which is Dolph Ziggler against John Morrison, which Dolph Ziggler won and retained his US belt. Now, Zack Ryder's been going around with a petition on, I think it's at Twitter, and to get a title match. And I was shocked, really, when they announced it would be Dolph Ziggler against John Morrison because, well, John Morrison's contract, for one, is ending pretty soon. He's on a mini contract. Could be leaving for TNA, they said in my last show. So why put him in a title match if he's leaving? Well, the fact is, because I think they were supposed to be putting Zack Ryder in, and apparently he's dyed his hair blonde. Yes, that's right, he's dyed his hair blonde. And WWE aren't very happy because he's dyed his hair blonde, because all the merchandise and products have his hair brown, and they said, look, we're not putting you in this match because you've dyed your hair blonde, we'll put Jomo in it, maybe it's his last match. So anyway, John Morrison's got in this match. He's lost it, of course. The outcome was obvious ever since the beginning. He's obviously leaving. John Morrison's been put in because, well, for whatever reason, they've not put Zack Ryder in, and they've not put anyone who deserves it, like Mason Ryan. Well, Mason Ryan was in the other match, I think. Yeah, it was. But anyone who deserved it is Zack Ryder. He's gone round with the petition. He's got plenty of people. He's got a massive push in popularity, and they put John Morrison in. And it was an alright match, but I knew Dolph Ziggler would win all the way through. So I'm just wondering why John Morrison got this match when Zack Ryder should really have got it. Obviously, it might be the hair thing, but John Morrison was put against Dolph Ziggler when he really didn't deserve it because he might even be leaving. But it was a good little match to have on the match card. John Morrison against Dolph Ziggler. Always entertaining John Morrison, of course. The next match, of course, again, is Team Barrett defeated Team Orton in a traditional Survivor Series match. Big match, and I thought, actually, to be honest with you, Team Orton would win because of the fact that they have I think they have better superstars, to be honest, excluding Wade Barrett and some others. But I'm pretty happy to see Wade Barrett winning because I do like Wade Barrett. He has a lot of potential. And Randy Orton, I think they needed to put a loss against him or his team to show that some people are getting better against him. Like Wade Barrett's team had won. Again, I didn't watch this match, but I can't remember why I didn't watch this match. But for whatever reason, I'm gutted. I'll have to watch it. I did not watch this match. I've seen the results, and I've seen what happened, but I have not watched it. I'm glad Team Barrett won. I mean, Team Orton had some good superstars. They had Mason Ryan, and but of course Sin Cara has been injured, and he was in Team, I think it was Orton. I can't remember whether he was injured in the actual match or whether he was injured on Raw. But yeah, Team Orton have some good people. But I was actually quite glad to see Team Barrett win because I think they all deserve a push out of that team. But it was an entertaining match. At least it sounded it, and I've seen a bit of it. And it looked a very entertaining match. I'm going to continue watching it. But yeah, Team Barrett won Team Orton, and I'm quite happy that they did actually win. But I'm surprised they didn't put more Survivor Series, traditional Survivor Series matches in there, because Team Barrett and Team Orton, good match, but there's only one, and it's not going to go on forever, is it? And I like my traditional Survivor Series matches.